Hello, hello and welcome. Welcome to the Saturday live stream. Hello, my name is Igor. This is the first live stream on this channel. This is the day one. Here we're gonna focus on vibe engineering. I'm gonna build new and maintain existing applications, open source ones. I would like to share the story of it with you during live stream sessions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have questions, please use chat and feel free to ask about vibe coding, vibe engineering, or how I work in general, or leave a comment down below. Let's go. So what I'm sharing with you now is the Agentic IDE that I'm working on. For now, it only supports Claude, but I will extend it in the future, of course. For now, Claude is my main agent that I am using every day. And there are a couple of options you can choose. So for example, model, effort that you want to configure for the current session, or multiple sessions. It depends what you choose. Is it one agent, two agents? I'm gonna start with two agents. There are a few things I would like to do today. Because the thing is that I would like to extend it. It shouldn't be only about agentic coding. I want to have it as a code editor as well. Because my background is software engineering. I work as a software developer, mainly as backend developer for 10 plus years. And I would like to be able to interact with my agents, but as well to, if this is necessary, also jump into the code and code manually or change something manually. I'm gonna start from sidebar. There is an option that is missing. It is very useful, which is to collapse the sidebar that is not present yet. I'm gonna vibe code it. And also I want to have a status on the sidebar with an option to set the color, status of an agent. I want you to work on the sidebar. I would like to have an option to collapse the sidebar. That's not possible at the moment. Please write a plan, implementation plan, how to do it. Please explore the code base. Make sure it doesn't break the current architecture. Okay, and that one, the other one, I wanted to work on the agent status. Because as you can see on the left side, we have sidebar number 1 and sidebar number 2. It may be not that easy for you to see. But the thing is that there is no status, so I'm not able to say if, or to learn if agent is still working on something or not. Would be beneficial to understand it by looking at the sidebar icon status, which is not present yet. Yeah, and the first one, it enters the brainstorming mode. I'm gonna take a look at it in a second. I want you to prepare a plan to have an agent status on the sidebar next to the name, between the name and resume and close icons. Please write an implementation plan. Make sure it doesn't break the architecture and follows best practices. Okay, the collapse agent is asking how the sidebar should look like after it is collapsed. Yeah, I'm gonna choose the option number 2. So narrow rail icons only. We can always change it later. This is good question. So what should the state be persisted across workspaces, sessions, or global? Yeah, I'm going with global. Keyboard shortcut, no, not required. Yeah, submit. So what I'm using here is the skill called Superpower Brainstorming. Very useful in case when you are not quite sure how the final implementation should look like, or maybe you have a rough idea, you are not quite sure what you want to have. It's like with front-end, I'm backend developer. I don't really have this creativity. So sometimes with ideas or UI design, brainstorming is helpful. There is a question, are both agents working together? No, they are working on the same project, yes, but they are not sharing their progress. That's not the way how it works now. There are different modes you can try, but that specific one, it's not like this. Okay, so the agent number 2, prepare the plan. What I usually recommend is either you go to the file and check it manually, or at least run another agent that should verify if the plan makes sense, if it follows best practices within your code base, within your project. Yeah, let's do it now. Please run 2 sub-agents. The first one should verify the code review aspect of the plan, and the other one should take a closer look at the architecture that is proposed within the plan. How do you make sure it doesn't break something? That's the question. When there are two agents working together and don't coordinate their implementation well. You can use subtrees for that. Yeah, that's what I would recommend. But there is also an option to just slow down and start allowing agent number 1 to work, then you verify, then the second one can start its implementation. It really depends. If you want to move fast, then subtrees. If you want more slow pace, like we here, then yeah, planning can happen together, brainstorming can happen in parallel at the same time. That this is all fine. And then implementing one by one. Okay, there is a question about component layout. Expanded and rail. Yes, look right, yes. Code review ends for the second one. It's asking if it should apply fixes. Yes, please apply fixes. Okay, step 4. For the collapsed sidebar, 4 out of 4. Look right, yeah. If so, I will write a spec doc. Yes, please go ahead. Make sure that the plan will include requirement to follow best TypeScript coding practices and the best Electron practices. Make sure there are no magic values. And the implementation should follow test-driven development. Make it explicit in the plan. Okay guys, so one more time, what you see here, this is Shikigami, this is my project. It's an agentic IDE, and this is a closed source project, but I'm gonna publish it soon. It's gonna be free to use. And it basically allows you to manage multiple sessions. You can add agents at any point in time, 2, 4, 6, how much do you want? But it's easy to get lost when there is too many of them. And then something for people that are more into the coding area, that would like to code as well, not only delegating work to agents. There is an editor tab. And the editor, this is work in progress, it's not ready yet. But yeah, it's gonna be like VS Code experience. You can add multiple workspaces, multiple agents, switch from one to another at any point in time, customize it, add a color to the workspace tab or an icon. There is also an indicator, a small one at the moment, but I think it's good enough at this stage. It shows you if agents are running or waiting, or there is no agent in a certain space. And okay, so Shikigami, it's one project, but I also have an open source project called Whois000. It's an open source leaf planner, and I recently received a feature request from my friend. So he would like to have an option, because there is a calendar export feature, so we can subscribe with your Google Calendar. You can subscribe to absences within your company, because the project is mainly for small and medium businesses. I'm gonna share with you in a second how it looks. And my friend would like to have an option to customize the events list, the leaves list that he sees in his Google Calendar. He wants to have an option to choose, okay, I want to see not only my own absences, but also my friends. And if there are public holidays, and in our company we have people from more than one country, I want to have an option to subscribe to also public holidays in a different country, not only the one that I am in. This is the homepage of the project, whois000.app. Easy to remember. This is an open source project. You can check the code base on GitHub. If you like it, please leave a star. It always helps. This is the dashboard. There are different skins that you can choose from, color schemes. Yeah, and one of the feature is iCall feeds. So you don't have to log in to the app. to learn who is out next week or this week. And also, if you try it and see areas to improve, for improvement, or features that should be shipped in, please let me know. You can always create an issue on GitHub. There is one, I need to verify it. But you can add more feature requests. But please keep in mind that this is an open source. This is open source project for free, so I also have 9 to 5 job. It means I'm not gonna ship everything at once. Please prepare a plan, implementation plan, to have an option for calendar subscription to customize the events list. I mean the calendar, exported calendars. For example, if there's more than one holiday calendars available, I want to have an option to subscribe to it as well. If within my team there is a person that uses a Swedish calendar or whatever, I want to have an option to export it on my list as well, and also choose from people in my team if I want to see them in my calendar. Okay, it is asking if we should have subscription per more than one subscription with an option to set a name. No, it should be one URL with saved preferences. Yes. It is asking if I should have an option to choose people outside of my team. So there is a concept of a team in the OOO, but it's not like corporate, on the corporate level. And yeah, only direct team members. Let's try. Let's start with this one. We can always extend it later. Which public holiday calendars should a user be able to include? Of course, only calendars that match their own plus teammates. Yes. Not any that is present in the app. Okay, there is a question. Is it connected to GitHub, or how does the agent get the existing code to work on? Well, it's running locally. The code I have locally on my machine. And then the agent that you can see here has direct access to it. There is no layer in between sessions. For people who don't know, sessions are running on your machine. The model, in this case, this is Claude model. It lives outside of your machine. So we need internet connection to let it communicate with the outside world, but it operates on the code that you have on your local machine. Thank you for questions. Feel free to ask. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so the iCall feed agent is asking what should be the default state. Yeah, I guess their team and their own country's holidays, yes. So at the moment you only see people that are in your team. No holidays, that's the current behavior. And because the app is live, at least in my company, so we always have to keep in mind that we have to migrate. If there is a new feature, we have to migrate the existing configuration, existing database scheme or state. So yeah, in this case, I want to migrate to your team plus their own country's holidays. Yeah, and guys, let me show you what exactly are we talking about. How the app looks like. Okay, so who is OOO? This is Dashboard. This is an open source leaf planner project. It's free to use. And the feature that we are working on now is so this is the calendar that you can see within the app, but also some time ago I've added an option to export it into your Google Calendar or whatever that support ICE's format. Yeah, calendar subscription. There is an option in profile settings under the account section. There is a link, you can copy it and then use it in any calendar application that you are using. There is an option to regenerate it as well. So that's exactly the feature we are working on now. We want to extend the behavior, have an option to choose if I want to see my team and also their public holidays, because that's not possible now. And this is the calendar, once again, the calendar that you can see within the app. There are options to filter by colleagues, by statuses, if their requests have been approved or not. You can filter it here. And this is the dashboard. Now I'm logged in as an admin. There are different roles available, but of course the admin one is the one with the broader permissions. It is asking where should the user configure their calendar customization. I would like to have a modal window with multi-select option. For my team and public holidays calendars. No inline, no, and no dedicated settings page. It's too much. Okay, so sidebar agents completed their tasks. So the first one created a spec, and based on that, we have to prepare a plan, an implementation plan. Okay, please proceed with writing an implementation plan. Use the superpower skill to produce the implementation plan. Please include rich technical context. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that the next agent that will start working on it, or sub-agents, it's not yet. I've not decided yet how I want to implement this. But the thing is that I don't want to leave any space for to implementation agent, any space for, you know, hallucination in this case. It's good to be as much explicit as you can. Do not leave any space for interpretation. Okay, so let's try with the second one, because the second one already prepared the plan. So let's now switch to implementation phase. Sub-agent driven, yes, let's try sub-agent driven. But before that, we can go to editor, look for docs, superpowers, plans. And that one is sidebar agent status indicator. I'm gonna improve it at some point, because now it's just a raw MD. But if you would like to learn what is the implementation plan, then you can always go here and verify. I'm not Electron developer, I'm not TypeScript that much developer. I have plenty of experience in software development, but of course, this app, I'm vibe coding it. Okay, I'm gonna start it. Yeah, let's try with sub-agents. Please start implementation. Use sub-agents driven approach. Make sure they follow test-driven development and make sure to run code review after each step. And the final one when the implementation is done. Okay, this is good question. How should it store preferences for exported calendars? Yeah, I don't want a separate entity. It doesn't make sense. I guess, yeah, the recommended approach is the right one. JSON column. We don't have to search. We don't have to sort by it. So it makes total sense in this specific case. Please go ahead with approach A. Look, I would like to prepare a migration to not only add 2 new columns, but also to add default values to existing users. Does it make sense? Then I guess we should have a subscriber whenever there is a new person onboarded or added to the application, then this value should be filled in. Ah, okay, now I see. Then it makes sense, yes. Yes, keeping subscriber makes total sense. Okay, let's put names on these agents. So sidebar number 1 is collapsed, and the second one is working on. It's easy to get lost. Status indicator. Okay, the status indicator agent is now doing the final code review across the whole implementation. So let's wait until it's ready before we run the collapse agents. And the who is OOO agent that is working on calendar subscription options just proposed domain logic. Let me take a look. Yeah, so it's adding a new shared DTO. This is correct because we have different modules in the application. If you go to app, source, then modules, this is the project that I started working on with the classic coding approach, the manual coding. I built it by myself. I've started a year ago. It was closed source, then I worked on it. And at some point I started using Claude to support my work. And this is the structure split into modules. I did it at the beginning. So there's an admin area, feed, holiday, leave, request, settings, and user. There is also a shared space, and in the shared space you keep things that are intermodular, because the idea is to keep modules, keep the logic that relates to a certain module, to keep it within the module, not to split it everywhere. I'm also using command and queries approach. So it's good. It figured out that it needs to add get calendar subscription config query handler, and as well for the update action, update calendar subscription config command handler, which is good. And that gonna land in the user module, and then holiday module additions. It wants to extend the holiday facade interface. This is good as well. Yeah, this will be useful whenever you want to subscribe to a different calendar than yours. and get holidays for calendars between start and end date. This is good as well. And the leave request module, yeah, I want to look for requests between two dates. This is good. Does this look right? Yes, of course. Yes, please continue. No, we don't have to add an option to exclude myself from calendar export. The user should be always included by default. Okay, so this is the proposed model layout. Yeah, I think it looks good. For the first iteration, it's completely fine. And this is the controller. Looks good. Standard Symfony controller. Yes, please. That's nice. It listed edge cases that may happen when user has no team or no country code set on profile. As far as I remember, that isn't required when you create an account, and that's fine. And on the right hand side, you can see the behavior. Yes, that looks good. In the section number 6, testing strategy. Yeah, that looks good. Unit tests, functional tests, it's all in the plan. Please write the spec doc. Okay, so it looks like now we can test manually this status indicator. Let me run the application. Yeah, so this is, now I'm showing you the application that is running in dev mode. So it's not the real one that I'm using now. And yeah, there are status dots. Okay, there is an error, and there is an error dot here as well. Makes sense. Okay, remove. I start a new one. Test session with a dot indicator. Agent failed. Okay, there is an error. Let's take a look. That's the error message. Yeah, let's copy that and ask him to debug. Why is this happening? Please verify why I see the error message when I run npm run dev. I've started a new agent and it fails to start. That's the error message. Okay, it looks good. Please now hand it over to the next agent that will analyze the code base and the architecture and verify if the plan makes sense. Once this is done, please move on to the implementation plan. This is interesting. It says that this is unrelated to the sidebar change. Yeah, let's see. Verification isn't ready yet. Okay, so is it about rebuilding version that match my CPU? Please try the cleanup first. Okay, let's verify. It says it should be fine now. Okay, remove the old one, add a new one. Test indicators. Yeah, let's set 2. No, failed again. failed again. Please verify if npm run dev is enough to run. Sorry, I overlooked the question in the chat. Yes, it is. It is very important how you phrase your prompts. Be as specific as you can if you want to maximize the output. No space for interpretation. That's the best advice, but it's also the difficult one. Okay, it's fine now. And yeah, there are indicators. Yeah, pause, resume. Okay, this looks good. Okay, thank you. This looks good. You can commit changes if you haven't done it already. Okay, then please clean up spec files, plan files that relates to that feature. We don't need them anymore. Okay, guys, we are slowly approaching an hour and a half of the live stream. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a break now and meet again tomorrow, I guess. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments section. If you enjoyed, please leave like and subscribe to the channel. Most likely, I will have another session tomorrow around same time. Feel free to join. If you have any suggestions about the topics that we can discuss here, feel free to comment. So the state for now is that we have a plan for sidebar collapse. That's for tomorrow, or maybe off stream. Maybe I will work a bit off stream today. And then the OOO. Okay, that one is still in progress. It is writing plan. I'm gonna be honest with you, I prefer the slow pace web engineering development. I don't really like when there is too much happening at once, because it's difficult to switch from one context to another, and it's not healthy, for sure. Okay, let it work. So, one more time, thank you for joining the session. Thank you for likes, subscribes, comments. And if you want to see more, then tomorrow, most likely. Okay, one more time. Thank you. Bye-bye.